So just like Beauty Handsome last week, we haven't seen this person for a long time. During that time, though, her song Colours climbed back up the charts. And we're going to talk about, of course, BTS's Chingle Friends, which she took part in, featured in the movie Eternals. Yes, here for Music Stage, come back with a new album before the year ends, blessing us with their musical energy. We have Miss Stella Jang in the studio. Bonjour, madame.
Bonjour.
See, I did that wrong, didn't I?
Yeah.
I don't have the French feel about it.
Yeah, but it was kind of okay.
Can I try something with you?
Okay.
Okay, bonjour, je m'appelle Sam Carter. It's quite good, right?
Yeah.
My name sounds kind of French when you do it like that.
Yeah, that's Sam Carter.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
Anyways, Stella Jang's with us, everybody. Hello.
Hello, it's Stella Jang in the studio for Super K-pop.
I know.
And it's been a long time.
Dude, we haven't seen you for 2 years here. So it's been a while. 2019 was when you came last.
So it was before COVID.
It was before, yeah. Since COVID started, we haven't seen you. How does it feel to come on?
Well, it's been a long time, but at the same time, it feels like it was yesterday because time flew so fast. During the 2 last years, it was like every day is the same. So you couldn't really feel the days pass. And yeah, but still, I released a new album, new EP.
Yeah.
And so I got here.
We're so thankful that you came to see us because I have to say, in the last 2 years, you've become one of the most recognized singer-songwriters as well. Everyone's talking about Stella Jang. People are showing you so much love. It's been amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Since the time we've seen you, you've been, of course, very busy. What are some of the things that you've been up to then? So obviously your own music and stuff, right?
Yeah. As you mentioned, in the intro, the Color song, I never thought that it would just climb up the charts after 3 years.
It's amazing, isn't it?
And it started with the Tick thing. I don't know if you're allowed to mention it. Yeah.
Oh,
the SNS thing.
Yeah.
And it became a challenge, colors challenge, with different colors, and then idol fans started using it for their 최애, for their favorite members of the group.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wow. And they didn't even know that it was my song because it's all in English, so they didn't expect it to be written by a Korean singer.
Right.
And it was just an intro song of my debut EP called Colors with the same name.
Yeah, it was the intro song. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was so short. It's 1 minute and a half long, I think.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so everybody knows the refrain, but nobody knows that it's my song, which is cool. Again.
There is something very cool about that.
Yeah.
Actually, I actually like that. That's very cool. I think it might be the first. You said it's 1 minute and a half, right?
I think
it might be the first song 1 minute and a half in the charts. You just don't know. It's amazing, isn't it?
And it was so surprising because it was never on Korean charts.
Yeah.
But it was on the Indonesian chart or something like that.
Right.
So, and thank you for all the Indian and Indonesian fans.
Terima kasih.
Yeah. Oh, what is it?
Terima kasih means thank you.
Terima kasih.
Yeah, it means thank you.
Terima kasih.
That's amazing. So all these amazing things have happened to you during this time. It's obviously, but I think it's not just luck, she's working so hard putting out great music. I think, definitely well deserved.
Yeah, but everybody works hard, but not everybody gets the luck.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm the lucky one.
You've done so well. You've done so well. Not just that, we have to talk about this because again, I mentioned this in the opening. By the way, I haven't seen the film yet, so I don't,
no spoiler.
I don't want to listen to the song until I see it with the film. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You get what I mean, right? So a song you took part in was in the Marvel movie Eternal. I like saying it like that. BTS's Chingle Friends.
Yay!
Dude, I mean that's amazing because obviously, do you do lots of work for other artists?
No, not even. This was my first work outside what I do for myself.
Really?
And it was my first 외부 작업, external works.
Yeah.
And this is the only song I worked on with BTS. And my part is very small, but still. And I was surprised that Marvel picked this song specifically.
Right.
And I was like, thank you, Marvel. Thank you, BTS. Thank you, Hype. Thank you, everybody.
Amazing.
Because I every time I go watch a movie, and when I see all those long credits, long ending credits, I'm like, who are all those people? Where do they come from, and what did they do for the movie, and how did they get there? And I'm like, wow, and I'm there now.
Oh, dude, that's amazing.
And that was amazing. And it was like the first time that I was watching the credits like so concentrated, like till the
Exactly.
very end.
Yeah.
Because I had to find my name.
Of course.
Yeah, and they use my Korean name. It's not even Stella Jang, it's Song은 Chang.
Aha. Well, is there a reason for that?
I don't know. I think like they just use everybody's real name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to look at, so when I will watch the movie, I'm going to stay to watch the credits. I'm like, oh, that's Stella Jang.
Yeah,
Oh,
and there's the cookie afterwards. So
Yeah. Of course. I can't wait to do that. That must have been absolutely amazing. Did you have, was it fun working on somebody else's music
yeah,
rather
it was
than your
very
own?
different,
Yeah?
and it was kind of it was very different. It was not like good or bad. It was just something that I never did before. And it was interesting. And I think I would like to have like more experience about it because it broadens a little bit like what you can do with,
Yeah.
with what you have.
Of course. I mean, and saying that as well, so many artists in Korea. There's lots of people to work with as well, isn't there?
Yeah.
So it's brilliant. Well, congratulations on that. It sounds like
Thank
things
you.
are just going so well. Have you seen the movie? You saw the
Yeah,
movie. So
I
you
saw
watched
it. Yeah,
with the
yeah,
credits.
I watched it like 2 days ago.
Yeah. Was it good?
Yeah, it was.
No spoilers.
Yeah, it was no spoilers. It was cool.
Yeah.
A lot of VFX and.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to watch it. Listeners. I don't know if you guys have watched it. No spoilers, please, to you guys as well. Brilliant. Now we also obviously we spoke about colours as well, doing so well.
Yeah.
It's interesting, like people digging up older songs and doing that. Hopefully, it can happen for more of your songs as well. You know.
I hope to. And
Yeah.
this gave me back a little bit hope about good songs don't die. Because sometimes like when you work in this industry,
Yeah.
you tend to be a little pessimist about how it works and
Yeah.
how all the marketing stuff and something outside music is more important than the music itself.
Yeah.
And I just experienced myself that sometimes luck happens.
Yeah.
And but it's at the same time it's a little bit annoying to wait for the luck.
Yeah.
But there's nothing you can do.
That's true. Just keep.
So just
keep
like
going.
keep doing what you're doing,
Yeah.
and that's what I'm doing these days.
I like that saying. Good songs don't die. I'm gonna say that every day. Good songs don't die. Good songs don't die. Good songs don't die.
But it's hard to be convinced like fully about that thing because sometimes I feel like but why did this good song like never came up to the charts, like not even my
Yeah.
songs, like other artists' songs that I really love and they're not very famous and I'm like, why? I'm pretty sure this song never got the fame it deserved.
Right.
I don't know if it's really true to say that good songs don't die, but I want to believe in it.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I think it's, I think it's true as well. You know, people still listen to the music they listened to when they were kids and stuff. So
Yeah.
that's definitely true. I'm thinking about obviously talking to you now. I remember, like when you were first starting out, and you
it
came
was like
here
7 years ago.
7 years ago. I still remember.
5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah, I still remember talking to you here. And do you feel, because obviously you're now experienced, like especially everyone in music knows who you are, and do you feel different to that time when you were starting?
Yes and no, and I am trying to get back the 초심, like this starting mind again, because when I was a fresh started musician, like I was ambitious, like I wanted to do
Yeah.
a lot of things, and even if I knew that hard works don't necessarily pay off, I was prepared to do it.
Right.
Just because I liked it.
Yeah.
And these days I feel like I have this big calculator in my head, and when I think that it's not worth it, I don't do it. Like I don't want to do it. And now I start to pick things that I want to do.
Yeah.
And one day I thought, like, but Stella, like, is it okay? Like,
Yeah.
it's not right to work like this.
Yeah.
And but at the same time, you have a limited amount of time, limited amount of energy. So you have to focus on what you want to do, and you have more works that come to you. So you have to make choices. But at the same time, when I choose not to do a work, I feel guilty.
Right. Oh,
Yeah.
you have a similar personality to me, so it's hard to say no to things, isn't it? But you're right. But I think you become wiser. Pick and choose the stuff that you want to do as well. Yeah, I think that's important. It's not written in the script, but I also wanted to mention. Just thinking about it, you're quite close with Lam C as well, right?
Yeah.
You did a song together as well recently. What was that called again? The song you did?
Oh, it was Fortune Teller.
Fortune Teller.
Yeah.
That was amazing. The song you did. Huge fan of Lam C. That must have been fun doing like collaborations like that as well.
Yeah, he was introduced to me by a friend that we haven't had in common, and so he sent me this song like I really want to work on this song with you, and I was like yeah, send it, and
because he came on. When did he come on? A few months ago, talking about the song. Yeah, and I was like, how did you get in contact with Stella Jang? He was like. And he said, oh yeah, I got in contact, says I really want you to be on it, and he had a big smile on his face. He was like so happy that Stella Jang was on his song.
Like he was telling me that like we are planning on everything based on the scenario where you are participating, and I'm like, okay, so if I say no, like that's not an option.
That's a good way to persuade someone.
Yeah.
Like say this all comes down, you have to do this.
Yeah.
Like that's amazing.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, love that song as well. Right, we've also got to talk about your new album, which came out last month. It's called Stairs. Right, do you want to talk about it?
Stairs.
Why is it called Stairs? What's going on?
I had that thought. I live on the second floor, like in second Korean floor. So it's really not far away from the ground. So I have not so many stairs to walk on. But every day I go home, like there's no elevator, so I always climb on the stairs, and sometimes the random inspiration comes to you. Like it could be a word, it could be a slice of a melody, and I thought that stairs might be a space of inspiration for me. And that's where I started this project, the name of this project. And some songs were really started in the stairs.
Right. Oh, interesting.
And some others don't, but I just put them together like in the same category of album. And also I thought that life could be compared to a big set of stairs.
Yeah.
And now that I'm like 31 in Korean age and 29 in international age,
Aha.
I'm on the 29th stair of my set of stairs. I don't know how long it is. So it's like you always have to go up. Like you don't have the choice. You don't have the choice.
No.
Like you can't go back. There's no U-turn. And so I thought it was a nice way to put my songs of these days and keep it in memory, like in the form of an EP.
That's interesting. Now, Stella, they're talking about living on the second floor. In Korea, ground floor is 1.
Yeah.
So G is 1, and then 1 is 2. That's confusing.
Yeah.
But yeah, there we go. That's basically what it is. So did you sit on the stairs and actually write the music there? That's not what happened, right?
Oh no, it's like I was walking on the stairs and there some melodies or some words just pop into my head, and I have to record it. And I don't like to record it like just on the phone, like just the melody, because whenever I just record just the melody, afterwards when I listen to it, I don't know at all what I intended to do.
Right.
So I like to put record things like with the guitars or just the basic piano chords. So I have to go quickly like to
right.
to my apartment, and
It's like some people, they like to write down their dreams. So when they wake up, they very quickly write it down, right? Because they don't want to forget.
I should do that, like, because I have very interesting dreams, but I just don't remember them.
Do you dream in Korean or French or English?
Oh, that depends. That depends on the people who are in the dreams.
Right, because depending on what language they speak.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so interesting talking to Stella Jang. I think, clearly. Do you know what? You seem to have more of a quiet confidence about you compared to last time. This is good.
Yeah, maybe because I thought about myself like for 2 years.
Yeah. Of course. Well, it's fantastic to have you in. Talking about the new album is so much fun. The title track, it's called Chivocado, Let's Go Home.
Yay!
The lyrics are really kind of cute but relatable. I think it's really important because you're talking about yummy snacks, going home, buying beer, not being stingy, all these different things in the song as well. This is what I do every day, so I could really relate to. How did you come about writing those types of lyrics?
Yeah. To start with, I'm a very home-friendly person.
Right.
Like, I stay at home all the time. Like, I don't like to go outside. Like, I stick at home. And so whenever I'm outside, I just keep saying, 집에 가자, 집에 가고 싶다. Like, all the time. Like, let's go home. I want to go home. And this was written on a very hard day, like hard work day. And with the COVID and everything, like I hadn't had those long shooting days like for a long time.
Yeah.
And that day specifically, I had a very long day. Like I got outside like at like 5 a.m. or something like that. And so when everything was done and it was already dark, and I was like, I'm finally going home. And that's when I wrote the lyrics like on the phone.
Yeah.
And I already had the melody, and I didn't really know what to put in that melody. And then I figured that they could go quite well together. So that's why that's how this song was made.
Life experience. That's the best thing for writing songs.
Yeah.
The best thing for writing songs.
I totally agree.
Do you know what? A pleasure to have Stella here with us, being so open and talking about all of her inspiration. I think it's inspiring for lots of people watching as well and listening. So much fun indeed. One reason that I'm so happy is because I do believe you're going to be nice enough to do some live singing for us, man.
Yay.
Yeah? So the first song you're going to do is the song we just spoke about, Chivocado, Let's Go Home. If you want to get ready, that'd be amazing. Listeners, Stella Jang's with us. If you got questions, messages, anything really like that, make sure you write them into us, and I'll try to ask as many of them as I possibly can. But for now, Stella Jang is nice enough to sing live for us today, and it's the latest title track, Chivocado, Let's Go Home. Stella, you ready?
Yep.
All right.